Crysis 3? If not, don't fucking talk to me. Like that was what Witcher 3 was for my computer that day. Like, son, I could probably run Crysis now. Witcher 3 is like you might want to turn a little
my
bit
PC
of
was my PC was almost compromised when playing The Witcher 3.
Son, the 3 benchmark games that are out right now are like what? Shadows of the Tomb Raider, Witcher 3, and then Borderlands 3. Those are like 3 benchmark. It used to be PUBG.
I mean, yeah, Borderlands 3 now because they ain't fucking optimized it. Sure.
Remember when Tomb Raider used to be like the benchmark for like literally everything for like 4 years? It's like can Tomb Raider play it? Can they max out Tomb Raider?
It's like what the hair looking like a Tomb Raider? What the hair looking like?
Okay, son, you remember the day we had like all those issues with fucking on my fucking computer when I just was playing with the hair follicles in Tomb Raider? That shit is serious. I don't know why it is. I don't know why it is, but like Tomb Raider just fucked up my computer. I could not play that game and stream at the same time. It's like just no, whoa, slow down, young man.
You're not that grown yet. Sit down. Think about this again.
6 gigabyte video RAM. Think he balling. Like damn, you right. I thought everybody was playing this game.
You tried there, young man. I respect you, but you're gonna have to calm it down just a little bit. Bitch, I mean,
playing the game. I don't know. I was just trying to see if my computer can handle it.
I just wanted to be a real boy.
Yeah, exactly. You see that mud?
Think about this again. We've been streaming for the past 5 minutes, by the way. Hey guys, welcome to the IMO podcast. Hey guys, welcome to the IMO podcast, where we're just now recognizing that you guys are here. My name is Andre. I'm not hosting today, but I will be streaming today. You already see what we're playing. I'm joined by Maurice, Jared. You already know those two niggas. Oh wait, hold up. Maurice is hosting. Host, nigga, damn.
I'm good. You seem like you got a good handle on it. I'm just gonna sit here and shut the fuck up.
Okay, so it says Maurice is shutting the fuck up here.
What's the pro work?
While I'm over here running on top of walls, you already see the game that we're playing.
Dying?
I haven't died yet in this game ever. So
as long as you know you're about.
Oh wait, hold up. You know what's funny? You know what's crazy? This tutorial part is job like hard. I'm mad that I started streaming at this one part because this part isn't exactly like. It's not exactly clear where you need to go, so I'm like kind of upset.
Why your man look like Apocalypse from X-Men?
Why you look like
Darkseid from Justice League.
I'm about to say, hold on.
Why does he look like Darkseid from Avengers? Yes.
Son, all these niggas are like Avengers. So all these niggas look alike after a while. Don't talk.
That's kind of racist. Okay, all right. It's kind of
racist.
It's kind of racist.
No, it's not.
Species.
Yeah.
That's racist.
It's not.
You think everybody that's purple, big, and has that weird chin is Thanos, and that's racist?
No, I think they all. No, I think they all just look alike. I know the differences between them, but they all look very similar to each other, and that's kind of crazy.
I found that to be kind of I don't know.
What other character is purple, big, and has a fucked up chin?
Darkseid, Thanos, Apocalypse.
Darkseid is
kind
purple?
of blue.
Darkseid is blue.
He's blue, but sometimes they like render him like close to purple or the blue looks purple.
Okay, son. Okay.
So they do sometimes, man.
I'll figure it. Okay.
Anyway, guys.
Aside from the coloring, everything else is on point.
Aside from the coloring.
I mean, he's big, he's purple, he's an alien. I mean, that's 3 things right there.
He tries to take over the galaxy.
Okay, Thanos done. Right.
What more do we have to talk about?
Like a Darkseid did, like an achieve his goals. I'm pretty sure Apocalypse won one. You know, it's not hard.
Reese thinks all aliens look the same and try to take over the world, guys.
I'm just saying.
All the real ones.
True.
You probably think that every sexy, hot alien is pretty much Zoe Saldana, don't you? Actually,
I think they're all Liara to Sony. Plot twist.
I don't know who that is either.
Mass Effect.
Sorry.
Your waifu's favorite waifu, son. What games do y'all play? Like what? I'm confused.
None.
How y'all not know about Mass Effect?
I play Mass Effect.
How y'all know about Liara to Sony?
Is that the blue one that you constantly have? Yeah. Well, yeah, Jared. What games do you play, son? I need you to stop your shit up.
Bust like that. All right.
You need to put that Warframe down there, young man.
Tell me what a suicide mission is, nigga.
Suicide? Oh,
what you know about Part 3 ending?
All of Mass Effect 3. The entire game.
God, man, don't even talk to me, bro. Who's Jack?
Anyway, guys, we have. If you like what we listen to, please like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know why you would do that at this point. I mean, shit. But yeah, we got an awesome show for you guys today. Let's just get right into the shits. I'm not even looking at the
hosting.
I mean, I can semi-host. I can co-host.
Everyone here's a co-host.
I can do more than Jared. There we go.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes.
Well, speaking of doing more
than Jared.
Riot is finally settling that lawsuit against women specifically. They had horrible work environments like a few months ago, and they were getting sued by the group. I swear I care more about this than what I sound like. But they are paying the women using a fund of $10 million. All the women that have worked for them since 2014.
Can we pause right there? What the fuck? What? Can you just say that sentence over one more time, please?
Which one?
The very last one about the pretty much the headline. I mean the title of the article.
They are paying every female employee with a fund of $10 million since 2014.
Bruh, what the fuck was going on at Riot?
This is wild, bro.
God damn.
Awful work. I guess it was true. I mean, shit, they got the money at this point. I honestly thought it was like some SJW bullshit because it was just like a period of time. What's up, Cam? It was just a period of time where like, you know, everybody was getting hashtag canceled and shit like that. And I just thought like, oh, this is probably just some shit. I don't think it means anything, and then lo and behold, that lawsuit just went through. So,
man, what the fuck was right? Was they interviewing women on the couch? I mean, what was going on?
Leather couch. There has to be a leather couch.
There has to be a leather couch.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was just the male employees just not knowing how to talk to people or interact with women without sexually harassing them. Because there's a lot of sexual harassment charges, essentially, or a lot of sexual harassment claims, and yeah, they basically said, okay, well, let's try to fix this, and that's where this $10 million is coming into play.
Jared, you sound like you have a vast knowledge about this subject. Is this a bunch of he say, she say nonsense, or
he say this? Personally, I'm not gonna say I know like the whole like lawsuit, but from what I read. Apparently, what they're trying to do is they're trying to like do this fund, and someone was complaining about how like these employees weren't going to get fired. But if my thing is how if you can prove that this happened, which is again, I guess you can say it's like victim shaming or whatever, because you need to prove it in order for it to be real. But for real, like you're possibly firing someone from their job. They're never going to get probably another job again because of this, and off of he did this. I don't know, but then you can come up with the argument of, well, why would I admit this if it didn't happen or whatever? But it's just a mess. So I think Riot is doing what they can do without like basically firing everyone by paying like $10 million. That's the safest thing.
And also gives them like good pub as well. So.
Oh yeah, it's like we're about doing the right thing, yeah. And I don't know. It's just I guess this is kind of like a wake up call. Like, hey, maybe we should pay
treat women fairly.
Yeah, it's like maybe we should actually pay attention to what's going on in the work environment. Like maybe when I hear, hey, don't touch me, I should actually do something about that.
Fine, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, was it that bad where men just like, hey, what's up, bitch, and smack her on the ass, and like what was going on?
I find like a hard time believing this. Like not believing that it happened, but it's just like it just seems so random, because you expect this shit from like a company that would get like less attention than someone like Riot
or
Riot's
EA.
Or EA or something like that, right? Because like they just can't afford to have these type of work environments. So it's not like the CEO would just be going around slapping women on their butts and shit, or vice versa.
Unless it's EA.
I think it could be like a combination of like just blatant sexual harassment and kind of like that whole like I would say more subtle. Like it's not like a physical contact, but more of just like things people said. Or whatever, like, oh, you obviously don't know what you're doing, and because they're a woman or some shit like that, like, it could be something like that, I don't know. But, yeah, it's, it's kind of like mind-boggling. I'm like, wow.
So
we
how
still
many?
out here doing this shit?
How many years was that again? Was it like? Okay,
I think in the past 5 years they're gonna pay these people out, like whoever's been working there for the past.
so if
5
you
years.
were a woman, wow, if you were a woman, holy shit. if you were a female working at Riot between the past 5 years, you may get a large sum of money by just being a female and working at Riot, and you may or may not have been treated bad.
Yes,
That's gotta be one. Son, the SJWs is on it, dog. God damn. And not that I'm trying to say that that it's not merited. Don't get me wrong. It would coming from Riot. It's probably true shit. I don't know. Gamers can
Riot,
talk to women.
Riot proposed a settlement for the 10 million. And
So they proposed it. In other words, that shit could have been a lot fucking worse then.
Yeah, they said, nah, make that shit 50.
Our report described rampant sexism at Riot, manifesting in its hiring and promotion practices and bro office culture, which sometimes encourage harassment and gender discrimination.
Okay, I can.
So is this a lawnmower?
Believe that.
Is this Lawnmower Sim? Like, what am I watching?
What's funny is because he gives you shit gaming all the time, but I think I have to play this game in like a week or so. That part looked like really familiar.
Oh, I'm not playing my actual save game. This is the game. This is the save I made for the channel because I actually want to pay attention to what's happening in the story.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's a very story-driven game here, but
clearly,
I forgot what point I was about to. Oh yeah, that whole bro office shit. I actually believe that because I actually came in contact with a company that I'm not going to name any names for the sake of not listening shit. It was a recruiter. I'm not going to say their names though, and they have this really big bro office type deal. Like when you go in there, you get this air of like, okay, they hire these young women to basically flirt with you so that you could take this job prospect that is like absolutely ass. And I can actually believe some shit like that now. It's not like a case where like, hey, we're sexually harassing women on the regular, but it creates this weird like office space or air that's like, this isn't exactly basically, and that's exactly what it felt like when I went to X company. It's like, there's nothing but everybody in here is directly out of college. Almost all of y'all are female, and you're trying to get me to take this job, which isn't really like all that great for me. So it's like
you mean I meant sorority then? If you meant all female.
Yeah, I mean they're not 100% females, but the males that you do see, they they can tell like they're the, hey dude, you trying to hit up happy hour after work or some shit like that. So I can see where that's coming from.
It's great that Riot has decided to compensate women for the abuse they suffered here, but the rhetoric about healing and moving on leaves something to be desired. It's difficult to heal and move on when we are faced with the reality that at the end of the day, Riot prefers to pay women still here for the trouble of continuing to work with alleged abusers.
I mean, what else do you want them to do?
And that's my point. Them people wanting people to be fired essentially, because it's like it's kind of like it's really a gray area, because I don't want to invalidate like a claim like that, because this is something serious. Like sexual harassment is really serious, but at the same time it's like you're essentially putting these people you're putting them on the pedestal. Like if it goes by he said, she said, right? If he did this, okay, he's fired. Well, she did this, okay, she's fired. Like, I don't see that being fair in a sense, but it's just a really gray area. And I'm like, this is the safest thing I think they could have done, was just paying them out like that.
Yeah, it makes sense. Riot may be scummy, but they're not stupid. Well, Riot's not exactly what they're
have you
scummy.
seen somebody's like patches? Just saying.
Well, when I think of the gaming industry and scummy, Riot isn't one of the first niggas that pops into my mind.
Yeah,
they may be in the top 10 though.
Yeah, like do we have to go back to what was that word they use? Surprise mechanics. You want to go back to that?
What the fuck is that?
You remember the EA lawsuit or the EA lawsuit overseas?
Surprise mechanics.
They were getting sued for using gambling or saying that the people that were going against them, they were saying that the loot boxes were, a form of gambling, and they need to shut that shit down. EA's representative actually came out and said, "Yeah, we found that gamers love these mechanics. They're not really it's not really gambling. It's surprise mechanics." I fucking died.
Yo,
oh my god.
Oh my god. That's to that point, that is cringy. Like the fact that you're trying that hard to defend this shit. Gamers love this. They love being addicted.
No, we don't. Shut the fuck
up. Said, do gamers love loot boxes? And just see the string of information pop up that says yo, fuck loot boxes. Loot boxes are this. It's a cash grab. I hate them. Why do they not put actual stuff in the game? Why am I even playing this game without having to pay extra money? I paid $60 to pay more money. That's all I did for this game. I wish they would have pulled up a Google search of that shit. Immediately would have proven them.
Not even 5 minutes on Google, they would have found 10 articles about how this shit is horrible. In not even just in the US, everywhere this shit is a thing. Oh my god, why do you think they don't let kids in casinos? Why?
True.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you got a point there. You got a point.
Oh man, but yeah, it's crazy, man. The more shit that's uncovered, fuck. Awkward.
Oh yeah, host, what you doing? Fuck.
Sorry, there's a lot of noise in my background. So I think we can move on, which is what I was trying to say. So look, did you guys see the Black Widow trailer?
Yes.
What the fuck was that?
What you mean?
I'm sorry, I was genuinely because that trailer, it looked cool. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong. But when I think I've read a little bit about this is supposed to take place during Civil War.
After Civil War, before Infinity War. Okay,
so this is after Civil War. I misread that thing because I'm when the fuck does she have the time to do all of this in Civil War? I'm very. No. Yeah. Okay, so that goes up a lot of shit. My bad.
So if you don't know, before you continue your point, there's a 2-year gap between Civil War and Infinity War.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of time. Never mind. Okay, so this actually cool. Awesome. I hope this is good. I wish this came out sooner rather than now for Phase 4. I think this would have been better Phase 3. I don't know. I just hope this doesn't tank at the start of Phase 4. That's my main thing.
Yeah. I think y'all already know my opinion. That bitch dead. I don't care.
I feel you. I'm actually kind of excited for this only because, it
is more Marvel.
It's more Marvel for one, and for two, I would really love to see another Winter Soldier movie, and this seems like it's going to be somewhere along the lines of that level.
Yeah. Also, apparently, I don't know who the hell this is. Hopefully, y'all can clear this shit up. But apparently, there's this that character, the dude who cast from Stranger Things. I forgot his name, but he's apparently playing this character called the Red Guardian in the movie. I have no idea who the fuck that is, but I'm kind of glad they're incorporating newer more people from the repertoire of their comics that they have. So I'm okay, well, again, I just hope this is really good because I'm kind of lost. This is Black Widow's origin story. I kind of wish Hawkeye was in it, but if Hawkeye was in it, I feel as though he would kind of steal the show. I don't know.
He might not be able to be in it because he's on house arrest in the story.
He kind of he kind of is.
Yeah, they all went to jail right after Civil War.
Yeah, he kind of is. That's right. This is taking place after Civil War. They're kind of locked up. Yeah. Okay.
Over here.
Interesting.
It looks decent. I'm pretty. I hope the right word is impartial here. I'm not ecstatic for it, but it's not like I'm saying this is the worst thing ever. I'm probably not gonna go see this because I don't know. I'm not emotionally invested into this, and it's not just because it's Black Widow. I think she's a great character. It's just I don't know. Her story arc is over, and you want to go back in time to tell me something else about her that apparently I needed to know. So it's it's a no for me. I might catch it on, I don't know, Disney Plus or something when it eventually comes on Disney Plus. But other than that, I don't think I'm not going on my way to see this one.
Yeah, she kind of. Yeah, it's like
she's dead. Like we know how your story ends.
And this is why I say like I feel as though this should have came out sooner, like before she died in Endgame.
I mean, hell, even if you wanted to do it, just do it. Like, don't wait this long. She's been it hasn't been a terrible amount of time, admittedly, but at the same time, it's like, well, Endgame, we know what happens to her. I mean, then you want to give me some backspace, then you want me to be emotionally invested into everything that's happening.
Especially because I don't know like how like in the newer Marvel movies, like are they gonna reference like some of these things like that happened with Black Widow? Like
they better not.
I think the only person that would do that would be Hawkeye.
I don't think. Oh, sorry. Go. Now I won't let you finish.
Yeah, it's like Hawkeye is probably gonna be the only one because Hawkeye was like like Hawkeye and Black Widow were so close. I feel as though he's the only one that would refer to her past or anything like that, or this movie essentially, because he's still alive. But other than that, I don't see her getting any more attention than this. That's why I'm like, this should have came out earlier, like before she died.
So here's my thing. I don't think this is something that you need to be emotionally invested into. I don't think they're trying to really like pitch it as that.
Hawkeye was like
more so closure for
like Hawkeye and Black Widow were. I can give.
Because she had her big send off with the Soul Stone, and they kind of had to like mull over it, just like completely skip.
Am I the only one that feels that her whole death was a little anticlimactic? Am I the only one that feels like that?
That was kind of a serious fight. Yeah.
It was kind of. I'm not. I would say it was kind of. Oh, go ahead.
It looked kind of goofy to me.
Not really. I mean,
let's have this Looney Tune battle to see who can kill each other quicker.
Who can suicide themselves quicker?
It was still kind of goofy to me.
There was a bigger fight, but I don't think they went with that just because they actually have deleted scenes from that. There was a bigger fight that might got cut out.
Really? I see why they toned it down, because if it got any bigger, I would have just called the shit stupid. Like,
nah, it was it got serious because like Thanos' army came down and they were attacking them while trying to like get the stone and shit. But Thanos' army didn't know at the time how to like get the stone, so they were just trying to kill the people that were there so that they can like preserve it for Thanos. And then that's when like the suicide thing just kind of like came out.
How the fuck would they have gotten the Soul Stone out with Thanos still being there? That's my.
How would they have gotten it out with Thanos? No, it was Thanos wasn't there. He sent an army, a small army.
Yeah. I meant like my bad. I meant to say like if Thanos' forces are there and they're fighting, trying to fend off Thanos' army and get the Soul Stone.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I think I see why they cut that out, because I'm just like, how do you spin that to where it's like someone's probably gonna die from that, then the other person dies for the Soul Stone.
Like, it got pretty like stormtroopery. Like you guys can go look at the deleted scenes, but it got pretty stormtroopery because it got a certain part they just completely stopped fighting them and tried to suicide each other in order to get to the cliff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't, and I guess to answer Andre's question, I don't think it was anticlimactic. I just don't think they gave us enough time to really like sit with her death.
Yeah.
Right, and I think this is kind of like what the movie is supposed to serve as, like that extra closure we should have gotten in Endgame.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, what is that character? Oh, take this off the screen.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god.
Play a different game. Yeah,
like
cycle up.
If it makes you feel any better, she's actually a pretty decent character.
That's cool. That's cool, but hold on. Let me switch screens.
Said that's cool.
There we go. All right, cool. Now let me stop playing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna go see this.
No, you're not.
I just want to wear a Soldier too. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh man, decisions. You gotta love decision making.
Yeah, and they're bringing in niggas from like, well, this is kind of like nerd talk, but they're bringing in niggas from like another team, a Russian like Avengers team, and that I think is really cool. This is an awesome time to like introduce characters like that. I think.
Bring in the Russian.
Facts.
Yeah, like I say, Red Guard. I don't know who else besides Red Guardian, but this is like Marie said, cool way to introduce more characters.
Yeah.
Just don't steal the show.
Back like
it's like we get Red Guardian and we like let's say because like okay, no bullshit. When I saw this trailer, I'm like, is this Zangief? Like I swear to God, I'm like, they really just pulled Zangief. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm like, yo, like why you here? So go back to Capcom. So like, what you doing over in the Avengers? You don't know what you're doing, son.
All right, so I want to talk about the Mandalorian, but I just want to put this out there first because it's kind of a shorter topic. Nintendo's probably about to take over the fucking world.
I believe
gaming wise. Yeah,
I believe it.
They're about to start selling Switches in China right now, and
They weren't before.
Right?
No,
You
China
would think
had a
with the money
ban.
they're making.
China had a ban on games, and they
Oh,
just
Jesus.
lifted that shit like this year.
Oh man, they're about to make gangbusters.
Yo, these niggas was in Nintendo was like, bet, let's get on this
Yeah.
shit.
Not to mention, this year they sold 830,000 Switches. They are about to like do
China got a lot
Infinity
of people
War
there, too.
level. Yeah, they're about to do Infinity War level numbers over in China. They're about to like. You about to get 3 Marios in a year, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
You about to find a few black limousines from Disney over there. Nintendo's like, hey, let's talk some business.
Wait, so niggas in China
How
did not
you
have
feel about
Switches?
Epic Mickey 3, but with Mario?
That shit's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they about to make some numbers.
Man, can you imagine being Chinese and not being able to play a Switch because shit reasons?
Well,
Like-
they have like all these fucking knockoffs over in China.
Man, it's not the real thing. Fuck that.
That's the word knockoff.
Yeah, they're
I encompassed all that for you. I'm sorry.
I find
It's my fault for taking up too much of the conversation.
their copyright laws are kind of weird. I don't see how you
Weird,
could
nigga.
just
They get to blatantly steal shit.
yeah, and I just don't see how they get away with that shit. It's like, well, if we have it copyrighted, we don't believe in that. Like, yeah, like that's it. That was the conversation. Like,
Thanksgiving table, so we're done. That's it. Fuck y'all, nigga. We China.
Like,
Y'all want us.
China comes in. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay. All right, bye.
iPhone.
Like, whoa, you're not gonna pay for this? Why pay for it when I can make it myself? Because it's mine. What do you mean yours?
So? So?
Your iPad. My iPad. My.
Well,
Call it the iPad. All right.
for cool, we'll call it
Yes.
L-pad. All right, bitch,
The
get out my
L-pad.
face now. We're done here.
It's like in the shape of an L. Like, oh my god.
instead of
I
an
fucking wish.
instead of an apple on the back, it's an orange.
Yo, hold on. Y'all remember iCarly where they started calling this just the pear pods?
Dude,
Yes.
dude, I tried my best not to reference this. I hate you so much.
Fruit shaped technology, son. I wanted it.
It.
You see, like the curve on like the,
the shape of a pear. I'm like, what is
that,
this?
son? It's perfect. Aerodynamic, my nigga. Aerodynamic. What's more aerodynamic than a pear? I'll wait.
He's
I'll
at
wait.
He's got a point. You got a point. You got me there.
Nature, dog. Nature. Like, we need to take all our
Nigga
shit
said
from nature.
nature.
It's like I swear they're gonna China gonna have like the knob instead of called the switch.
What the fuck?
The
I don't know.
knob.
The
Not
knob.
the hub.
The hub.
Please stop.
Nah, the button. The button. Instead of the switch, it's the button.
I like it.
don't
I like it. I'm like, can I buy 6?
know. Can I pass it?
China already got it made.
Facts. All right, so we all know that Disney Plus has been fucking killing it, right?
Yeah.
Do we agree?
Yeah.
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 All right, so they also released this while they've been killing it. They've also released this new show called The Mandalorian, which I immediately thought was going to be trash. I was
That's
wrong.
mean.
Yeah.
You're mean, even though I thought the same exact thing. But you're still mean for saying it out loud.
I'll take that L. I'll take that L.
Yeah.
So this is actually a really good fucking show. Are you guys caught up?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
caught up.
Yep. Okay, so just a little backstory on what The Mandalorian is about. Simply put, it is about a bounty hunter that is trying to make money, or just
Let's call that
doing
shit.
bounties.
Let's call this shit a spade. It is a western in space. Let's just. And it could.
Especially
and
with
it-
that last episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. It is a western in the Star Wars universe, and it's fucking glorious.
Yes, dude. I don't know how. Well, I do know how because money. I don't know how, but these dudes have like the best looking sets.
They do. It's really weird.
Costumes are all on point and diverse. There are actual aliens in this bitch who are aliens and not like humans and shit. You know, like, not that they're like not bipedal, but you know how they just say, yeah, there's aliens out in space, but like majority of the cast is like humans. In this one, I feel like there's like a good balance of like you get to see a lot of different shit, and even with like the voices and stuff, it's like certain things that just kind of add to like, yeah, I am watching Star Wars. This is what Star Wars should feel like or should look, right? So I think that's amazing. Yeah. How do you guys feel about it? Like, what are some like high points that really like struck a chord with you in regards to this series?
I actually couldn't have said it better than what you just said. This is what you would think.
That good, nigga. Like,
no, I'm so serious because I was while watching the show, I was thinking the exact same thoughts. Like, yeah, this is what Star Wars should feel like. Like, it feels like we're actually in space in this shitty ass universe. For whatever reason, Star Wars is a shitty ass universe. Don't let anybody tell you any different. And yeah,
well, it's like I think it's because it's like a western, but we can talk about that later. Because think of space as like, you know, like with cowboys and shit. Like everyone's just pioneering onto these new planets and getting settled down, and we really haven't like built like a civilization, a consistent civilization like we have in America here or in other places or in other cities. You know, so it's like everyone's just kind of like fending for themselves and like farming and shit. But that's another story for another day.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Mm-hmm. No, that's perfectly fine. As the advent Star Wars fan here, unfortunately.
Star Wars fans, baby.
Wow. Wow. No. Star Wars needed this right now. Star Wars needed. I was saying this in chat. Star Wars needed a big fucking L. Like, I mean, not an L. W. Whoops, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Star Wars needed a really big W, and this is it right here. It's the Mandalorian. So even if the Rise of Skywalker sucks, and there's a good chance that it will at this point, we still have the Mandalorian to fall back on. Like, I cannot praise the show enough. It's really good. It has a few flaws, admittedly. But
yeah, I mean, I think it's more, yeah, and you know, that's probably attributed to just, you know, TV tropes in general. Just they miss a step here or there.
Yeah, like it's still a TV show. But can we talk about those visuals though, son? Why does this show look so fucking good?
Like, they just actually threw money at this shit. Like, they had fucking Mickey on his ivory throne, and then they just like whatever team is working on this just came up, was like, yo, we need money for the Star Wars. We don't have enough, and he's like, keep that bitch ring. He just smacked the stack of the stack of money on it.
Oh, you want to make a good show, huh?
So can we talk about how Mando is literally wearing money? Like,
yes, dude,
he is. Oh yeah.
Like, that is just flexing right there. He's like, what am I gonna do with this? I'm gonna wear it.
Right. I just love the fact that what are you working for? Metal for what? To be icy, nigga. What the fuck?
Go ahead, Jared.
No, yeah, like I'm sorry, it's just shit like that. Just oh my god, like But yeah, I was gonna say one of the things I really love is like kind of the humor that goes on a lot of like Mando. He's like the quiet type, but son, like whenever he talks, I just laugh. Like he just makes me laugh so fucking much.
Oh,
he's
like when the baby was playing with the little toy. He's like,
yeah, when the baby was playing with the toy, and then like he put it like he actually like when the baby got kidnapped, he's like, oh shit, I gotta go save this dude. But then I think it was the first episode with where he got that bounty. The guy was just talking his ass off. My man Mando's like, well, this dude shut the fuck. Like, I could just feel what he wants to say. It's just hilarious. Oh my god, I love Mando's character. I don't even know his name. He's just Mando.
I love the storytelling behind like the Mandalorians. Like, they're not giving you the entire exposition, but you're kind of like piecing together everything. Like,
this is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Yo, I'm waiting for the Ugandan Knuckles meme to come back. I'm waiting for this shit.
Oh god,
this is the way.
Both of you to assume it's not already out.
It probably is. Like you got fucking Knuckles in the Mandalorian outfit. It's like this is the way, my brothers.
This is the way. This is the way. God damn it.
Oh my god. I will say, okay, one thing that I actually hate. It's not even part of the show.
Yeah, you're
but
a little late. It's there.
Oh damn! No, but one thing I want to point out, and I'm kind of pissed off at this, but have you seen the merchandise for this shit? This shit is fucking horrible, dude.
What, for the show?
Yeah, the merchandising they're doing for the show is fucking horrible.
Is it?
I'm like, how are you? I think so. Yeah, it's like the shirts they have for Baby Yoda. I'm just like, you can find this shit at like some random like you could buy the shirt for like $5 at some joint, like someone irons like a print on your shirt. I'm like,
look,
okay.
man, the kids gotta have something, all right.
I get you, but how the fuck y'all fuck this up? You have literally memes for years with this show, and you're fucking up the merchandise, son.
Yeah.
Like,
oh man, can we?
Go ahead.
Oh
no.
Baby Yoda is probably one of the biggest memes of the year.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting everybody to go crazy over a Star Wars TV show. As a meme, of course, but yeah.
Son, every bit of screen time he has can be so many memes. Every second of screen time.
So, like when he was eating the soup, I was like, I have to screenshot that. That's
right.
Yep. That is.
Son, he's just looking, and he's just like it's just so many memes you can make off this kid.
Yeah, I can see the fucking caption like when your mom say y'all eating seafood for Thanksgiving.
Hey, yo, Cameron, hey Cameron, don't do that. Don't let them come out with a baby Yoda Funko Pop. Oh man,
So they need
I think it's already out.
Oh man, it's a done deal.
That shit's about to sell. Oh my god.
Can you imagine the resell on that shit? Yeah, it's $30 right now at Target.
Damn.
Hot.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah, Funko Pop Star Wars. It's there, man. It's there. We're here.
Yeah, Disney about to make a lot of money off this shit. They about to make a lot of money off this shit.
It's almost 2020, and we're talking about Baby Yoda Funko Pops. I just love how the entire community is just like, well, nobody knows what Yoda species is. Let's just call him Baby Yoda, but that's not Yoda. Hey man, shut the fuck up, man. We're having fun right here, all right? Shut the fuck up, Baby Yoda, but that's not Yoda. Fuck you.
I'm looking at some of this, like some of these shirts and stuff, but I don't think the shirts look kind of cool. They look kind of.
I guess it is subjective. I don't know, but
look at the two I posted in
on Discord.
Yeah.
It's
3 links, but it doesn't look like it.
God damn, what the fuck you send me?
Amazon links are wild.
Okay. Where's the one I saw with the Baby Yoda one? Because this one looks pretty good.
I found this one too. So either like merchandise is coming from just everyone else besides like Disney and Star Wars. The Star Wars. Yes.
That Funko Pop is about to sell so much money.
Oh wait, hold up. It's confirmed that we have a Baby Yoda Funko Pop?
Yeah.
Hold up.
That was confirmed like last week, I think.
Let me check.
That is going to spend a lot of money.
Oh my god.
You already know that's going to sell out and be resold for like triple the.
Oh god damn. Well, yo, look at this fucking link. What the fuck?
Right, son?
Amazon be wild sometimes. I don't know why.
Shit is like a code. What the fuck?
Okay, I don't know what I saw because I did not see any of these shirts. I
saw
some of these like.
Googled the Mandalorian merchandise.
Interesting, because like I saw some really fucked up Baby Yoda shirts. I'm like, what is this shit?
Is this an official Funko Pop? Hold up.
That's a weird word you used. Official.
But yeah, this show is like it's taking off, man. Like I hope nothing but the best for the show. This right, like I gotta actually probably during my weekend I'm about to watch all the fucking Star Wars movies.
You're not gonna do that in one weekend. I just got
one weekend. Watch me.
You're not gonna do it in one weekend.
Bet.
There's literally, I don't think there's enough hours in those 2 days for you to finish all the Star Wars movies.
Shit, what is sleep?
2, 4, 6, 8, and of course it's like 2 hours and a half. So obviously at the end I'm gonna add like 3 hours. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14. 16.
I see the shirts you're talking about. These shirts look trash.
Yeah, son. That was the first. Like, I guess I should have looked more into it of like all the merchandise there. But when I saw that shit, I'm like, hold up, son, you can't be doing this shit.
No, all the merchandise I sent, I don't think it comes from these guys. I think those niggas just have actual talent.
I think these guys actually got talent, you know. But yeah, like I don't know.
Store and these shirts look awful.
Yeah, and like from the Disney store though. like
Yeah.
from home base. Like, son, nah, take that shit down. Just like phone these niggas out. Like, hey, we'll pay you like just if it's like 20% of the fucking merchandise you make. Cool, all right, bet. And that's all. You just gotta link them.
Or just say like
advertise them.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, or maybe like some deal like where they take like what a nickel off the profits made off the shirt,
nickel
off
off
like that.
the profit.
I mean, not a nickel, but you know, like a small amount because this ain't about to give them these niggas like 5% for each shirt sold. Like, fuck that.
Yeah.
But it could be a lot because if the design's really cool and they move forward with it, they can make a lot of fucking money if they sell a lot of
hire
shirts.
these niggas.
What the fuck?
Yeah. What?
Like, for real, hire these
No, I'm
niggas.
sorry. The game is some bullshit.
yeah.
Make sure you watch the stream.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream.
Just type it.
Oh no, bitch! I'm on your ass now. I'm on your ass.
Alright, so we're running a little low on time. So we can talk about two things. I'll let you guys pick, or maybe chat wants to help. And maybe chat wants to help. So we got to talk about Anthem 2.0, or the fact that Star Citizen has raised $250 million as a Kickstarter started in 2014.
God damn.
And it probably wasn't even 2014. It probably was like 2013ish. It's been a long fucking time.
That's a lot of money, though.
That's a lot
of dinero. It's a lot of cheese.
And no game. Like so no update on the game, and we're still just like, yeah, we're just gonna throw money. Yeah, we're just gonna throw more money at them.
Oh, y'all was expecting. Y'all was expecting a game? I don't know why.
Like, I saw that. Andre, that was you got
Hey
robbed.
man, that nigga didn't.
You got robbed.
That nigga
You got
didn't.
robbed.
I don't know what happened there. His fingers just stopped working. That happens.
I mean, honestly, with Anthem 2.0, like, I hope it works. I mean, the fact that they're like, because they're calling in other departments that EA has to help with this shit. So I guess they're trying to do the whole Destiny comeback, where it starts off bad and tries to become the best game ever. It can happen, awesome, but we won't know until it happens. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I do want them to like do good with the product. I guess
Yeah.
and that's kind of like the obvious cliche thing to say, you know.
Yeah.
But some things I would love to see is just like more reasons to play.
Yeah, like,
I think that's like the big issue. Just like there's just not much to do after the campaign ends.
honestly,
And even then, like, even then, like playing this is. And even then, like the combat, the combat gets kind of like a little bland in my opinion after a while. Like it looks cool as shit and type as fuck, but I just wish there were like more options you could do since you're on like keyboard and mouse and you just can. I mean, even then, like I'm pretty sure like gamers can handle like more than 4 abilities or more than 2 or 3 abilities on a character on a shooting game. So I wish you could just do a little bit more in the combat, but I'm pretty sure that last one's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, honestly, like when I look at this game, it deserves to succeed, especially like with how cool this thing looks and how like the Iron Man feel of this game. But I don't know, man. Like
2012 for fucking for Star Citizen, dog. These
how the
niggas
fuck did they even?
I don't know, dude. They just got money. And these niggas are just set for life, bro. Like I don't know what else you could add to this game.
Let's not have a repeat of PUBG though. Let's not do that though.
I don't even think that's possible.
250 million. That's bigger than any other fucking game. That's not like source funded like this.
Oh, I'm about to say because PUBG they earned I think from just I don't know if it was either just Steam sales alone, but yeah, PUBG they earned like 750 and then kind of just didn't really do anything with that.
750 million?
Yeah, 750 million.
This is just to fund the game. This isn't even like selling it.
Oh shit.
This is just to get this shit up and running. Like, there's the game's it's not even close to being out.
I can almost guarantee you that Black Widow did not receive a budget that high. I can almost guarantee it.
Well, I want to see if I can actually check that. Like, I don't even know if they'll like have that information out. But let's see.
That's actually a good question.
Who brought up Black Widow?
Black Widow budget.
Do they post budgets for movies that haven't come out yet?
I would think not.
Oh, this bitch right here. God damn it.
I don't think they No, I don't think they have the budget out. This is Wikipedia, so this definitely, I don't know.
I doubt they would.
Yeah, I don't think they have it out. It's whatever. But yeah, $250 million for a Black Widow standalone movie. Yeah, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, no. Even though it'll probably still be a sound investment, even if they did do it, but still, they're not doing that.
I mean, they don't have the whole Avengers cast in there, so like that's not even a lot of money right there. ScarJo is probably like the highest paid actor for season.
No, but I would like to know the budget for the Mandalorian.
Can we even check that?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever had looked up a budget for a single season of a series before.
But it's $15 million per episode.
God damn.
15 million per episode.
Yeah,
what these niggas doing in the movies then? Like, bro.
Wait a minute, hold up. Do you know how crazy that is? 15 million for each episode.
15
for
million.
Something that's not even on TV.
This is on fucking Disney Plus. Not even on the big screens. Not even on cable. Wow.
Man, Mouse got that cheddar. But then again, wow, I just realized the fucking dumbass joke I made.
It's kind of obvious. Yeah.
Get it? Cheddar? Cheese?
Yeah.
Mouse?
Cheese?
Okay, so.
Yeah, dude, man, fuck. Like, I mean, I'm not mad. I'm glad we have this because this is actually really cool. This would actually get me into Star Wars lore because before all I had was lightsabers, and I mean, even on that, it's kind of like, yeah. You mean the midichlorians?
That's not.
What?
That's not.
So the Force in the first 3 episodes of Star Wars.
Don't
it used to be
ruin
like
this for him.
Mystic. Well, have you not seen it?
Nah. I don't care.
Okay, cool. So they used to be like this mystic, unknowing thing, kind of like I want to say it's like similar to like magic and fairy tale, or magic and like your
isn't that what it is?
magic. No, it is made by these creatures at the subatomic level that produce the Force, and you're manipulating these creatures to manipulate the Force.
Hold on, was this before or after George Lucas sold it?
This was before George Lucas sold it.
That one. What? Yeah. So in episode 4 through 6, Mystic Force. Episode 1 through 3, we control creatures like Pokemon.
What?
Yeah, it was.
It's reference to the Pokemon.
It's
reference.
pretty stupid.
Yeah.
So like all the mystical stuff, all the stuff like, hey, the Force, it surrounds us and binds us and penetrates us and all that.
That's not even the biggest reason why people hate 1 through 3.
Yeah, but we ain't got to go into that shit. So.
Well, you got an hour. You got
an hour. You got an hour. Well, Jared will get there. He'll get there.
Okay. I'm just wondering who decided to do that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's better for you to watch 4 through 6 first, then 1 through 3, or reverse.
Everyone says, like, literally every single person I've ever, like, because I told them, like, since I got Disney Plus, I'm gonna watch all the Star Wars movies. Everyone said you gotta watch 4 through 6 first. You can't do 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. I'm like, why? It's like, because you just gotta.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like your opinion might get swayed the wrong way if you see, like, because the 1 through 3 had good budgets, right? So they look really flashy.
Yeah.
But 4 through 6 is like better storytelling, but it looks kind of trashy.
Better movies. Son.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for you.
Better movie. Like, even the one that most people don't like, which is 6. Oh, fuck.
One more time, Andre. One more time for the fans. One more time for the fans. Wait for it. Boom. I'm sorry. You keep getting this shit split. One more time. Get past this.
You never played Prince of Persia, nigga? What's going on?
I know what I have to do. I just don't want to do it that way.
Use the space fungus. There we go. He gonna get crushed again. Oh damn.
Son, I wanted to do it my way. That's what Donkey would have did. I ain't got time for that shit.
Well, accept your fate.
You can't just like run up the wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
No, I mean like just straight up.
No.
Nah, I think you do like sideways while running.
Jedis are really underpowered in this. Well, not underpowered. This is exactly how a Jedi should be, actually. What What the fuck? All right, run it back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even. In fact, don't even look at the screen for the next like 2 minutes. How about
No,
that?
I'm definitely looking at the screen.
I gotta look at the screen for this shit.
You mean?
look at
We got a podcast to run. We got a whole
We
podcast.
closing up shop anyway, nigga.
Say we closing up shop anyway. Nah, man. All right, so Disney Plus is Kim Possible.
Fuck all that. I'm going this way.
Have y'all watched all of season 4 of Kim Possible? Like at all?
I watched all of season 4 of Kim Possible when it came
So
out.
why did no one tell me Bonnie went so hard when
Yo,
she
Bonnie
won?
is.
Yo, we don't talk about that because Disney went a little bit. Nah, man, you don't.
What the fuck?
That was a little weird.
I never saw this shit.
Yeah, that was a little weird. You're just gonna do this? Like, really? I mean, what the fuck is this?
And Kim just cool with it. Well, not cool, but like she
Kim
got
was
over it.
nah.
She's
Kim
like,
was a little
"What
bit
the too nice to Bonnie."
Yeah,
Hell
son.
yeah, dude. I'm like, no, you're done. We're done talking.
Right, like it's funny because you could have just did that kung fu shit on her like right then and there. Like she kissed your man right there. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, just roundhouse real quick.
And
She'll
she'll
probably
probably
would look bad on her because like the news probably would have called it or some shit.
and she
was
probably
kinda,
would have
like,
died too. That's
Oh, Bonnie would have died. Yeah,
yeah,
probably.
probably she would have died.
I was just like, damn, nigga, like this though.
Yeah, like there was like no remorse about it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just take your nigga and I'm gonna kiss him like right in front of you.
And then like after the episode, she just didn't kiss. She just act like she never did it. Like,
Right, she didn't
we know
learn a
something
lesson.
Like that just didn't happen. Like
There was no lesson learned there. She's just
Savage.
I kissed your man and that's pretty much it. Bye.
and like okay, I could understand if like maybe she was coming from like a really fucked up family, but her mom loves her. She has like all this talent and skill. I mean, yeah, she comes in second to like Kim Possible, but
It's come second
I don't know,
because she doesn't come to any number against Kim Possible. Something
no,
like
I mean,
that.
but she's like as far as like the talented people on that show, she's definitely like one of the more talented ones.
I guess she a bitch.
I mean, I don't know. I see like the positive qualities in her, but that shit with
What
the
positive
with kissing-
qualities?
I'm about to say, damn, you look
Yes,
real deep for that
yeah,
one.
Yeah, I did.
She's a woman.
She's super smart, just as athletic
is?
as him as. Yes, just as athletic as, yeah, dude, she's pretty manipulative and conniving.
That's a good
Yeah.
trait.
Like she
I
gets
mean, it's
pretty.
smart, but yeah,
Yeah, she gets pretty inventive with how she like torments Kim. It's almost poetic sometimes.
It's almost poetic.
Yo,
What?
Maurice.
She's just always on it, bro. Like I have to give props to that. Like,
It's almost poetic.
and
See,
then not to mention she has like all that skill with like ballet as well.
I mean, yeah, I can see. I mean, yeah, she's physical. She's still a bitch. Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
yeah, she's still a bitch, but
Bonnie is that
But-
one girl in high school. Well, not even high school, just school in general. There was that just always a bitch to you.
son, none of the bitches that we went to high school with was as talented as Bonnie was. None. None, dog. They all were just loud. Like
They were all just loud. They were just loud as shit, man.
I'm still hollering at Monique though. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, facts. Her being voiced by Raven Simone's kind of weird, but it's facts.
All right, Monique was a character in the show.
Yeah. I'm just ram, dog.
I swear to God, I'm about to have like a binge watch of Kim Possible. My man Ron got out the fucking friend zone, son. Man, God, man, that giving all this niggas hopes out there, dog.
Are you?
Yeah, I see. You gonna watch it and then you gonna think that, but then you gonna watch it and just realize, damn, they just shit on this man for absolutely no reason sometimes.
Yeah.
That's
Not
his
even
character.
sometimes. Actually, it's more like all the time. It got worse. Like
Maybe I need to
they
rewatch
literally
it.
just made him a fuck up. Like up until
That's
like
what
the
he
last
is.
2 episodes. But like it's so much worse. Like it gets so much worse as the seasons go on. I feel like some of the shit he doesn't even like remember he learned. Like remember he got super rich and got like really panicky. I mean, not really panicky, but just like changed his whole persona. He does shit like that like every 5 episodes. He doesn't realize
Oh.
be myself.
You're actually right. His character does kind of regress a little bit in the show, but hey,
Yeah.
but he got pussy now, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, but even he's fucking not up. Like I just, yeah, you're right.
Hey, all right, so not to make this weird, but do we think that Ron hit Like during season 4? Do we think that happened? Did that occur?
After that final mission, hell yeah.
Right.
Why wouldn't you?
All right, or maybe not before the final mission.
No,
I mean, he did.
My man said, "Oh nah, fuck that." After the final mission, I mean, man, look, if I do some shit like that, yeah, I better get something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I expected more from their relationship watching it up to this point. Like, it just seemed kind of like just thrown together. Like, Kim seemed more annoyed with Ron during those seasons than in love with him.
I agree.
I mean, yeah, she said, "Yo, I'm in love with you," but I wasn't really feeling that shit. I was just like, "No, that's not true. You're fucking up too much."
I can agree that it felt like their friendship aspect was off and their romance made no sense, which is kind of like disappointing because their friendship in the first 3 seasons was like really good. I don't know what the fuck happened here. I
think someone like fucked up the writing because what I thought they were going to go is just like, Ron accepts Kim for who she is, even though and isn't intimidated by her. I thought they were going to keep going with that, right? And I mean, you kind of see it here and there in season 4, but I don't feel like there's not much else, or they didn't like. They waited until college. Okay. It's either not that much, or they need to put more in, or I just don't think it was as fleshed out as it needed to be. Like season 4 was just all about fixing Ron for being a fuck up, and that's probably a cool. Well, go ahead.
No, because I was about to like derail your entire point. Go ahead.
And that's probably a good thing that they did that because he didn't really change from season 1 through 3. Even with the monkey fist shit, but I don't know. Like I feel like they should have worked on the relationship more versus Kim fixing Ron. That's essentially all it's about.
The writers specifically said they didn't want to really make the entire show about Kim and Ron's relationship, which is unfortunate. And it definitely shows because whether you like it or not, this show was not meant to go beyond Kim and Ron getting together. That kiss after that, that was supposed to be the end. So
my thing is like either don't show it or don't take it to that point, or just do it better. It doesn't have to be focused on them, but you do have to sell it, nigga. Like
yeah. It almost did like the whole anime thing where it's like this isn't how human beings react. Like if you're my girlfriend, like I'm gonna do those things that boyfriend and girlfriends do. I'm gonna talk to you like a bitch.
You to write the whole fucking song, but I did pay you for 16 bars, and I do kind of want them.
Basically, like you might as well. This could have been just for season 4, and if they just said, hey. That last movie doesn't really count, I would have believed it because you can't really tell that they're even fucking together besides them saying they're together. So season 4 was kind of disappointing.
Yeah,
unfortunately. What the fuck? I'm still rewatch that shit though.
Oh yeah, facts.
Still fucking Kim Possible.
So my man Ron goes evil. That is the best. That's when Kim Possible.
Yo, that episode was hilarious.
So I mean, the second.
Oh, there was 2 of them, wasn't it?
So he was whooping everybody's ass. He was throwing all the hands.
Right.
He was doing extra.
He was about to get it from Shigo too. I was like, oh my god.
Electronique turned Shigo's brothers and turned them evil. And she had that beam. Yeah, that was the second time. And she hit Ron by accident, and Ron got all his monkey fist powers, or no, his monkey mystical monkey powers, and he was just fucking up the twins and the other heroes and shit. And I was like, whoa, why can't we stay with this Ron? I like this Ron.
Right? Can we just have Ron not be a bitch? In fact, niggas was complaining about that, how Kim Possible is pandering to the SJW crowd, but we ain't got it. I don't feel like getting into that right now. It really
does, though, because like every fucking man in that show is either a bumbling idiot,
fucking idiot, dog.
Yeah.
Like it's actually kind of surreal. Like, oh, this is what we're gonna do, huh?
Yep. Like Dr. Draken, Duff Killigan, all of them are like.
Even Kim's father is a fucking idiot, and he's a fucking rocket scientist. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What about the twins though?
They're just like cause trouble. Yeah. Like all they do is torment Kim, and like sometimes it's like Kim's in the right, but no one sees it that way, and they just say, "Oh, the boys will be boys." I'm like, no, they definitely just like fucked up her whole life. Like that's some shit right there. Like
Boys, what are you doing? Nothing, my ass. You just set off a rocket in the house. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Blow up the damn house.
Right?
Yeah, what you mean nothing?
Y'all better get on that shit. Oh,
By the time they like purposely told like really embarrassing stories about Kim, like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Like,
what are y'all doing?
doing?
Oh yeah, when the boyfriend came, well, quote unquote boyfriend came over.
Oh, the boyfriend droid. Yeah, the boyfriend droid. No, he was real. He was a. Wait, wasn't he an android?
No, he was definitely he was a syntho drone.
Yeah.
Syntho drone. Yeah, Syntho.
Yeah.
We need to have a rewatch
but-
if possible.
Yeah, facts. And by season 4, I'm just like, okay, I don't understand like what you guys' purpose are. Like, you seem mature enough to make decisions, but you just always fuck with Kim. And from what I can tell, she doesn't even like do anything to y'all. She actually seems just like really nice.
I think that was the whole thing. Like, yeah, that's just what little brothers do. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
But yeah, but like they're way more mature than anybody like I've seen in like these type of shows.
Dang, I wish we're not talking about this now, because now I just realized, yeah, like every dude in this show is a fucking idiot. Like, and not just an
either
idiot,
they're an idiot, or they're sexist, or they're evil.
right? Or they're just plain incompetent. And sometimes you're like all of those things. So,
Yeah.
ooh, damn. Kim Possible didn't exactly age all that well. Still golden, but
No, I think it did. I just don't think it. Like, we're talking about like the looks and the storytelling.
no, I'm talking about as far as like that whole SJW thing with all.
I mean, well,
shit,
shit, nigga, that shit's current now. Like, fuck that. I mean, that's kind of the opposite. I mean, this is where this show should be if it was like made in this year. Who shot?
Who? Oh god, hickabicka who shot? Well, that settles it. We need to have like a rewatch of Kim Possible. Maybe the movies or something. Ooh, remember the Stitch in Time? That shit was golden.
Yo.
Stitch in Time was actually really good.
I love the Stitch in Time.
Stitch in Time was great. I actually prefer it over Soda Drama, personally. Yeah, it was that good.
I think
Yes.
the drama was just.
Yes, I can agree with that.
Yeah, but I think we should start.
Yeah, we're
wrapping this
gonna
up.
wrap it up.
Oh my God, Wade. Wade.
Oh yeah.
Yo, when he showed up,
It felt forced. I swear to God, it felt forced. Like, oh, it's season 4. We gotta do something different. Let's have Wade actually show up in person. Yeah, that's all we got.
Hold up, was that season 4?
He was smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was also incompetent. But he was still a part of the team, so I guess.
No, he was like his
No,
first
he was
mission.
not happening.
No, yeah, his first mission, he might have fucked up a couple times, but after that, he's been very consistent. He was always very consistent.
True.
He even brought like the right tech, shut down shit, was informative. Like, he wasn't even holding Kim back in like the fighting department like Ron usually does.
Son, he was trying to go
just
smack
literally
him
just
on the knee.
like
that shit was hilarious. I kind of feel sorry for him too. It's like, man, you're a good guy.
Sorry?
Because, man, I think we've all been. Well, I've been there.
Nigga made a fucking love race. He kept smacking her with it.
I was like, nobody else has ever felt something for a woman that you know that's clearly older than you, and you just, you cannot have her.
I don't feel sorry for him because he built a love rate to like.
Oh fuck! Well, I mean, if you put it that way, I mean, shit. Like,
What you mean, kinda, nigga?
my man did kind of play God right there. Like, that was kind of a big no right there. Like,
Big no. That's super villain. That's evil.
yeah, that's 100% evil. Like, wait a minute, like, oh no, that's evil. You're evil.
Yeah, but I think it's about time we wrap this up.
Yeah, I agree. Yo, what if he smashed, dog? Let's wrap this up. Yo, would that count as rape? Would that count as rape?
Yeah, that's rape.
That's definitely rape.
Yeah.
Him shooting the beam was technically rape in some cultures.
Okay.
Okay, so
Mostly cancel culture, though.
all right.
All right. Well, if you like what you heard, and I don't understand why you wouldn't, you should like, comment, and subscribe.
You tried.
I mean, he got a point though.
All right. So I am a podcast. We're signing out. Peace.
Peace out.
Oh yeah. Goodbye, guys. I forgot. I gotta be the ones to press the button. Bye.
Yeah, you do that shit.